Hey y'all, so you want to get started in home labbing, but you only got one PC. That's okay. We can actually do that with a program called VirtualBox made by Oracle. So I'm going to show you first how to download VirtualBox, and then I'm going to show you how to install our first VM. And we're going to install Windows Server 2022 because if you're wanting to get into the IT world, it is dominated by Microsoft, and you kind of do need to know a little bit about server management and things like that. We're not going to jump into server management in this video, but we're going to first do that install so that way later in next videos we can do set up some domains, set up AD, and different things like that. So I'll see you on my desktop. All right, y'all, so we are back here on my desktop, and the first place we're going to go to is oracle.com/virtualization. That I'll put the link in the description below, so that way you can go ahead and come right here and download this. Now, I am using a Windows PC. This does work on Linux or Mac. So the platform that I want to download is Windows Installer. We're going to click this, let it go ahead and download. It is a very, very, very small download. We're going to open it up. It is safe because Oracle is a very trusted company. Go ahead and click yes. We're going to click next, next, yes, yes, and install. Doesn't take very long to install it. While we are waiting, we're actually going to go get our ISO for Windows Server 2022. So we will go to Microsoft.com. I'll put the link in the description for this also. You're going to click right here. Once you get on this page, you're going to click right here where it says download the ISO. Once you click on that, it's going to ask you to put in some information like your first name, your last name, your email address, company name, and for your company name, that can be your name. It doesn't have to be anything, so don't overthink it. Put your country that you reside in, your company size, that is one if it's just you. If not, then put however many people. It's not a major thing for the evaluation. Job role, put a system administrator. You are doing a home lab, you are your system administrator. So go ahead and put that there. Country code, that's it, whatever country you live in, put your phone number, and then hit download now. Once you get and you click that download now, it's going to come up here and come to this page. You're going to want to download the English 64-bit edition. I've already downloaded mine. I'm not going to have to do that, but you'll click it. It's not a very big download, but it might take you a few minutes to get it downloaded. So go ahead and pause the video and we will jump into VirtualBox. All right, now that everything is downloaded, let's go ahead and jump into VirtualBox. Open up VirtualBox, just type the search and bring up your VirtualBox. Then once it comes up, we're gonna focus right now on new. You won't have anything installed, so we gotta set up that first VM. We're gonna open this up. We're gonna call this server 2022. Right here where it says Microsoft, we're gonna leave that as Microsoft Windows because we are using Microsoft. Then we're gonna click where it says Windows 10 and we're gonna go to Windows 2022. Then we're gonna click next. I'm gonna give mine 4 gigs, so you can do 496, or you can move this slider. So if I move it back and forth, it'll change it. I just always like typing in 496. I'm gonna give it 2 cores. That should be plenty for what we're gonna use it for. We're gonna leave it at 50 gigs and we're gonna hit finish. Now that we've done that, we are going to come right here, click on it, and we're gonna go to settings. We're gonna go to storage, and right here on this little disk, we're gonna open that up and we're going to choose a disk file, or it might pop it up right here showing you your server. I'm going to click on that one and then click OK. Once we've done that, we're going to hit double click it. This will go ahead and start it. It should pop up right here that it is starting. This does take a few minutes. It will open it up in a screen. If you do want to make it full screen, you can just go up here to view and go view full screen and switch. This will take a few minutes for it to load, so I'll go ahead and fast forward through this. All right, so once it comes up here, we're actually going to leave all this as default and click next. I'm going to click install now. Now, once we get to right here, you will notice that we do have 4 different ones. You've got Windows Server 2022 Standard Evaluation, Windows Server Standard Evaluation Desktop, or Windows Server Data Center Evaluation and Data Center Evaluation Desktop Experience. Server evaluation, these right here are CLI, so they are going to be just strictly command line or PowerShell. I really do like the desktop. It makes things a little bit easier, especially when you're getting started into IT or getting started just in servers. So I'm going to use the data center one, and we're going to click next. We're going to accept the EULA. Where you're going to pop up right here, and it's going to say upgrade or install media server. This one right here is if you already had, like, let's say server 2019 installed, you'll be able to upgrade. But we're going to do a custom install, and we're going to select that 50 gig drive that we have. We're going to click next. It will take it a few more minutes, and it's going to go ahead and install Windows. Now that is installed and ready to go, it is going to ask you to put a password in. The default username is going to be administrator. Just remember administrator. You're going to type it 1,000,001 times in your life, but it's administrator. Then you're going to want to do a password. I would make your password at least 10 characters long and use special characters. That way you know that you're going to hit their requirements. And we are on our server 2022. Right here it does say Control Alt Delete. To be able to do that, down here at the bottom, if you've got this, you're going to do input and keyboard input, insert Control Alt Delete. Type in that super secret squirrel password that you had. And now we have Windows Server 2022. And it's going to pop up right here, Server Manager. This is where we're going to start out in our next few videos with going in and starting our first domain and all of that. So I'll see you in the next one. And if you like content like this and you want to learn more about starting a home lab or anything like that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.